I thought it was lame on LeBron's part. I really did, to do that. You know, I saw something that Ryan Clark said, and I thought to myself, that's spot on. Like, that he never stepped to Skip Bayless like that. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Who's for a long time talked about his
made a career out of basically,
you know, and
the last
stuff like
10
that.
Years, yeah.
It's just interesting that Stephen A. would be the guy you feel like you want to come up and be big and bad. I just thought it was unprofessional and unnecessary, and you know, drew attention to himself. He's usually the passive-aggressive guy with his tweets and some of the stuff that he does. But here he felt good about doing this in public, where he easily could have picked up the phone. Rich Paul and his people could have picked up the phone. Yeah. Steve ain't afraid of anybody, okay? I've known him for a million years. He'll have a conversation with you, and if he needs to push back, he'll push back, and that's who he is. It's not an act. He's from New York, okay? That's how people respond. So I just thought it was lame to do it in public, do it near the locker room, in a private office back there or whatever. And if you want to air yourself, you know, air Steve out or yell at him or whatever. I've been yelled at and whatnot, but not Rob. Come down to the field and let me yell at you in front of everybody. That's the part that I just didn't appreciate, and I thought was bad and unprofessional.
Rather than come up to me at courtside, all you had to do was say, "Yo, I need you to stay. Don't leave this game. I need you to see you after the game." That's all he had to say to me. Then, as we speak, he says that. Let's take an example. He said what you just said. Yeah. I stand down. My bad. And not only that, I'm going to make sure I go on the air. I ain't look at it that way. That's on me. You didn't do that. You said, "You son." No, I wasn't. I was talking about you. I was talking about you. Wasn't about your son. I know he's number 55. I know he got work to do. Whew. I believe that he got potential. Yeah. I believe that he got the potential to go pro. I truly believe that. It's going to be tough, but I think he can pull it off. And by the way, I'm rooting for him. I ain't rooting against nobody. But I was talking about your ass. You did this. You the one that had us as reporters, as a league, as an NBA franchise. All of us got to sit back and be quiet and capitulate to your
Come on now.
You did that.
Thank you for checking in with the channel. We just heard Rob Parker break down why LeBron James decided to confront Stephen A. Smith. LeBron James' decision to confront Stephen A. Smith at a Lakers game wasn't an impulsive move, it was rooted in a long-standing narrative. Stephen A. Smith, one of the most vocal sports analysts, had made several critical remarks about LeBron throughout his career, particularly focusing on his performances and decisions. These comments didn't sit well with LeBron, who, despite being one of the most successful and respected players in NBA history, had often found himself as the target of criticism. At that Lakers game, the tension came to a head when Smith made a remark that LeBron felt was out of line or misinformed. As someone who is intensely passionate about his legacy and the public perception of his career, LeBron likely felt the need to confront the narrative that had been shaped around him by Smith and others in the media. This wasn't just about a single comment. It was a culmination of years of frustration with the way some media figures have shaped the public's view of his career. LeBron's decision to confront Smith wasn't just about defending himself. It was about reclaiming control of the narrative surrounding his career, silencing the constant criticisms, and asserting that he deserves respect. Please consider subscribing and make sure to like this video and leave a comment. See you in the next video.